Hey everyone, welcome back to Zengin Movies. Today, we're taking off into the hilarious skies of the 1980 classic Airplane. This groundbreaking parody turned the disaster movie genre on its head and became one of the most influential comedies of all time. From fascinating behind-the-scenes stories to ingenious creative decisions that cemented this film's legacy, it redefined the comedy genre and left a lasting legacy, packed with outrageous gags, surprising casting choices, and plenty of behind-the-scenes fun. Here are 20 amazing facts about Airplane you probably didn't know. So fasten your seatbelt, put your tray table up, and let's dive in. Fact number 1. A direct parody of 0 Hour. Airplane is heavily based on the 1957 disaster film 0 Hour. Much of the plot, characters, and even dialogue are nearly identical. To ensure they could legally spoof the movie, the filmmakers bought the rights to 0 Hour outright. They even kept a copy of the original on set to replicate camera angles and lighting. Interestingly, the plot and characters in 0 Hour were so closely mirrored that many scenes in Airplane used the same dialogue almost verbatim. The filmmakers intentionally leaned into this resemblance, believing that the serious tone of 0 Hour made it the perfect foundation for their outrageous comedy. This approach not only emphasized the absurdity of disaster movie tropes, but also demonstrated how subtle changes in delivery and context could transform dramatic moments into comedic gold. Fact number 2. Inspired by late-night TV. The creators of Airplane, Jim Abrahams and brothers David and Jerry Zucker, discovered 0 Hour during late-night TV marathons. Known for spoofing commercials in their comedy troupe Kentucky Fried Theater, the trio saw the film's overly serious tone as ripe for parody. This eureka moment was a defining step in their journey to creating one of the most beloved comedies ever. Fact number 3. Serious actors, funny lines. Rather than casting comedians, the filmmakers chose serious actors known for their dramatic roles to deliver absurd lines with deadpan sincerity. Leslie Nielsen, Lloyd Bridges, and Robert Stack, all veteran tough guy actors, became comedic legends thanks to their roles in the film. This decision marked a turning point in their careers and introduced them to a new audience. Fact number 4. Leslie Nielsen almost didn't take the role. Before Leslie Nielsen joined as Dr. Rumack, British actor Christopher Lee was offered the role but declined in favor of appearing in Steven Spielberg's 1941. Lee, who was better known for his serious and villainous roles, had largely avoided comedy up until that point. He later admitted in his autobiography that turning down the part was one of the biggest regrets of his career. Nielsen's casting not only filled the void left by Lee, but also marked a seismic shift in his career trajectory. Best known for his dramatic roles at the time, Nielsen's deadpan delivery of absurd lines in Airplane redefined him as a comedic powerhouse. This role proved pivotal in launching his second act as a comedy icon, leading to further collaborations with the Zucker, Abrahams, and Zucker team in films like the Naked Gun series. Fact number 5. A basketball legend in the cockpit. The role of co-pilot Roger Murdoch was originally written for baseball star Pete Rose. When Rose's schedule conflicted with filming, basketball legend Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was cast instead. Kareem's agent negotiated an extra $5,000 on his salary so he could purchase an oriental rug he wanted. His comedic performance, especially in the scene where a young boy recognizes him, became one of the film's standout moments. Fact number 6. The jive-talking passengers. The iconic jive-talking scene features subtitles translating the hilarious dialogue of two passengers. The actors, Al White and Norman Alexander Gibbs, improvised much of their lines, turning a clever parody of overly serious disaster films into one of the most memorable moments in the movie. While some have criticized the scene as outdated, it remains a significant example of the film's unique humor. Fact number 7. The Shirley line. Surely you can't be serious. I am serious, and don't call me Shirley. This iconic line became a hallmark of Leslie Nielsen's career. The delivery exemplifies the film's humor, straight-faced absurdity. It's one of the most quoted phrases in comedy history. Fact number 8. Joey's cockpit scene. Young actor Rossi Harris, who played Joey, was only 9 years old during filming and didn't understand the risque jokes Captain Over directed at him. These lines, referencing Turkish prisons and gladiator movies, were intentionally designed to catch audiences off guard with their absurdity. By the time Harris saw the film at age 10, he reportedly found the humor hilarious. Despite initial concerns from some crew members about pushing boundaries, this scene became infamous for its audacious comedy and remains a hallmark of the film's willingness to take risks. Fact number 9. A post-credits gag. The cab. Ted Stryker abandons at the airport stays running for the entire film. In the post-credits scene, the cab's passenger, still waiting, says, "Well, I'll give him 20 more minutes." This joke is one of cinema's earliest uses of a post-credits scene and exemplifies the film's commitment to absurd humor. Fact number 10. Ethel Merman's final role. Broadway legend. Ethel Merman made her final film appearance in Airplane, playing a soldier who believes he is Ethel Merman. She passed away just a few years later, in 1984, but her cameo remains a standout moment, adding a touch of old Hollywood glamour to the zany film. Fact number 11. Mothers in the movie. The filmmakers cast their own mothers in cameo roles. Charlotte Zucker appears as the woman applying makeup during turbulence, and Louise Abrams introduces Leslie Nielsen's character. These personal touches added heart and humor to the film. Fact number 12. Paramount's push for a sequel. After Airplane grossed $171 million on a $3.5 million budget, Paramount Studios pushed for a sequel. However, the original creators declined, feeling they had exhausted the concept. Airplane 2. The sequel, 1982, was made without their involvement and failed to capture the magic of the original. Fact number 13. The red and white zone's argument. The male and female voices in the red and white zone announcements were provided by a real-life married couple. Their escalating argument about an unwanted pregnancy adds a hilarious layer to the absurdity. The fact that they were also the actual voices recorded for LAX announcements makes this gag even funnier. Fact number 14. Deleted Polish pilots scene. A scene featuring blind Polish pilots, including a cameo by singer Jose Feliciano, was cut after protests from the Polish-American League. The filmmakers also felt the joke didn't land as well as others, reflecting their careful balance between satire and sensitivity. Fact number 15. Robert Hays' dual schedule. Robert Hays, who played Ted Stryker, juggled filming Airplane with his role on the TV show Angie. For 2 weeks, he shuttled between sets, showcasing his dedication and talent. Coincidentally, Angie's theme song was performed by Maureen McGovern, who also appeared in Airplane as Sister Angelina. Fact number 16. Robert Hays is a real pilot. In a fitting coincidence, Hays is a licensed pilot. While he portrayed a fighter pilot struggling to land a commercial airliner in the film, his real-life aviation skills extend to planes with 4 engines. This added authenticity to his role. Fact number 17. The shit hits the fan gag. One of the film's most literal jokes occurs when Ted Stryker declares, "When Kramer hears about this, the shit's gonna hit the fan," followed by a cut to exactly that happening. The visual pun exemplifies the movie's rapid-fire humor. Fact number 18. Leslie Nielsen's fart machine. Leslie Nielsen brought a fart machine to set, using it to prank cast and crew during serious moments. This playful attitude became a staple of his off-screen persona, and even extended to TV interviews years later. Fact number 19. Record-breaking comedy. At the time of its release, Airplane was the highest-grossing comedy in history, earning $171 million worldwide. Its record stood until Ghostbusters surpassed it in 1984, cementing Airplane's legacy as a cultural phenomenon. Fact number 20. A Jaws parody opening. The opening credits feature a spoof of Jaws, with the airplane's tail fin cutting through the clouds accompanied by ominous music. It's a perfect introduction to the film's irreverent humor and sets the tone for the absurdity that follows. And there you have it. 20 hilarious, behind-the-scenes facts about Airplane. Which one surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Zengin Movies for more deep dives into cinematic classics. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay awesome.